Right on time.
Not very close.
Ahoy!
Ahoy, everybody!
Ahoy!
Welcome to Disney Parks Talk Live, but we don't even have. That's not what this is. Welcome to Disney Parks Live Walk and Talk. But see, usually you would have that on the banner down there, but we don't even have it today because we're doing something so fun that I didn't feel the need to put the title, forgetting that no one needed it more than myself. But today we are doing Olaf's Holiday Tradition Expedition 2020 edition with Jeremiah in EPCOT. So this is going to be fun. Before we start, though, we'd like to ask you to take a moment, like our stream with the thumbs up, which I'm doing right now, even though you can't see me. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Periscope.
Look at that focus.
Facebook, Twitch, yes. And Facebook, we are now at 100. YouTube, we're now 100,000 subscribers. We're very, very proud of that. Jeremiah, please move your fingers so we can focus on the tree.
Did you get a manicure recently? Your nail looked good.
I painted them blue yesterday, apparently.
Back to business. So we are going to be doing Olaf's Holiday Tradition Expedition at EPCOT. It's a scavenger hunt they do. They often have different scavenger hunts throughout the year, and this is one we're doing today. Doing that will be Jeremiah. How you doing, Jeremiah?
I'm doing good. How about you guys?
Good. He's the man in EPCOT. My name is Doobie. I'm in our West Coast studio along with Gideon, who is our Olaf expert today.
Hello. No, I'm not. Tony is. He's the animation guy.
And then in our East Coast studio, we've got Tony. How you doing, Tony?
Hello. I didn't realize I was the Olaf expert. I'll give that one to you, Gideon. You can keep that one.
No, I don't want it.
So clearly this is way overkill for this. We should just have Jeremiah by himself, but we like to hear ourselves talk. So Jeremiah, get us started here.
Okay, so gang, the Taste of EPCOT International Festival of the Holidays kicked off this past Friday.
Wait, what's it called again?
Taste. I'm not saying it all again. So, as Doobie said, they've started doing a lot of scavenger hunts. These actually started back in Easter quite a few years ago. Magic Kingdom had them, and then they kind of transformed into EPCOT as the main place to go searching the eggs. And then for each of the festivals, they've added new ones. For the past 2 years, you've looked for wreaths with Chippendale in them throughout the World Showcase. But this year, Olaf's Holiday Tradition Expedition. So we are going to travel all around the World Showcase, even going to one of the food booths. And as we go, we are looking for Olaf celebrating these different holiday traditions. This map is amazing. It has very cute art, has all the different places, but on the back, the stickers are attached. So we don't have to worry about losing the stickers. And then if you look, each of the pavilions is represented with what some of the holiday traditions that happen there are. So Gideon will be keeping track of which Olaf is in which pavilion because I have two hands and they're both occupied right now. So we're going to stroll through World Showcase. Shall we start Mexico or Canada?
Canada.
I was going to say the same thing. So
okay, so we have a consensus.
I think that's one of only 4 things Doobie and I have ever agreed on.
So as I said, Friday did start this festival over the weekend because, of course, Thanksgiving. It was very busy here. Today,
hello, Tammy.
Good day, Tammy. It has been very beautiful. Doobie, I'll let you ask the question before I answer it.
How's the weather today, Jeremiah?
It is in the low 50s right now, so it is amazing.
That increased over where I am, closer to Disney Springs. It was 49 earlier.
Yeah, I want to say it was 51, 52 last time I looked. So yeah, I'm actually out here in pants and a jacket. I have a shirt on too. Don't worry. And the crowds are pretty light actually today. I know at one point I was walking back by the American Adventure and maybe saw 2 or 3 people, but by the time I made it back over here to Canada, it had definitely increased. And for those of you who are concerned, the citrus bloom is still here from the food and wine, and you can get your holiday orange bird sipper cup still.
You're looking. You're not looking anything, but it's weird to be seeing so many people dressed warmly in Walt Disney World. This is a bizarre sight.
It is. But it is a welcome sight.
Oh yeah, you're the whiner about the weather.
Yeah, I know.
So, quick reminder as Jeremiah focuses on these. What are these birds called?
Man-eaters.
So on these ostriches, Jeremiah's going to look at those real quick. I remind you, we're live right now. Tammy's watching us all the way from Australia. Please make sure you take a moment and comment. Let us know what you'd like us to look at. If you see an Olaf before we do, tell us. Do you have anything you want Jeremiah to do? Any food you want him to try? Whatever. Let us know in the comments. We always want to accommodate that. Got the Canadian Christmas music playing right now. It's so beautiful.
Yeah. And one of the challenges with this, I've only seen about 2 of the Olafs in my travels around the World Showcase. So there may be times where we are spending, an hour or 2 looking for an Olaf in the pavilion.
I know we saw one when we did it last time, I think Friday.
Yes.
Yep. Don't ask me where it was. I have no idea.
Yeah.
How many total Olafs are there? That many.
1,
1, 2, 3. 3.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, because they've added a L'Chaim holiday kitchen.
And I assume the Outpost was one of them? What's the 12th?
World Showplace.
Okay, thank you.
That's home of Joyful.
Joyful. I saw them earlier, and we will have video up later on of Joyful singing Joyful, Joyful.
Isn't there someone performing at the off-kilter stage during this time of year?
Yes, the Jameters are there.
That's right. Are they doing a Christmas set as well?
They are dressed as Christmas chefs.
Stop, Jeremiah.
Olaf.
Breaking news. We have spotted our first Olaf of the day.
So here we are in Canada, and we have him celebrating with gingerbread, which I really, really hope that it's not just this simple, because in Canada it is about gingerbread. Canadians of all ages delight in baking and decorating sugary gingerbread, men and women. I enjoy the breaking news.
I like the ticker too, yeah.
Yeah, we're going to keep that going until we get all 13. If we have to be here the rest of the day.
Now, I saw a price tag on that map, so that's not a complimentary.
Can we? I just want to make sure that we know that we are in Canada, according to the trash cans.
I love that we've learned that.
No, the maps are $7.99. Annual pass, cast member, DVC discounts do apply. And when you complete, well, I'm not going to spoil what we get when we complete it.
But it's similar to like the Ratatouille and the Taste of Food and Wine, or Food and Wine, whatever year you go.
Yes,
where there's something at the end. Okay.
There is a prize at the end. And you actually, you don't have to do the full map. You can walk up.
Whoa. Hold on a second. Is there something structurally wrong with that stage? It looks a little off kilter to me. The squinting eyes that I see in the silence tells me that was a solid joke.
Last time you did it, I believe I did the exact same thing where I just walked past. And for those of you who don't know, Off Kilter was a band that occupied that stage about 6 years ago. So most people have no idea who Off Kilter is anymore.
They were one of those like not heavily publicized bands, but like every park goer knew, like annual pass holders and stuff, like park frequenters knew who they were.
Everyone knew Off Kilter, Voices of Liberty, and the Acrobats in China.
Yes.
And then the poor guy in France who could like stack chairs to the moon got no attention.
But we think that we found him at SeaWorld now.
Oh, awesome. I'm thrilled to hear that.
So we're not going to walk into the World Showplace.
How are we going to find out Olaf?
Because, as I found earlier, none of the Olafs will be inside. They will all be outside.
That's an interesting thing. Probably not to pack interiors in the times we are in.
Very good. Very astute observation, young man. That's not an Olaf.
Where is Olaf?
For some reason,
Can you ask some guests if they've seen Olaf?
For some reason, the color of that wall reminds me of the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror.
Because it's a similar color.
I mean, we're not even in Morocco.
I wish StreamYard had the ability to do polls, because I really want to know if people think Frozen is a Walt Disney Studios picture.
Is this a poll we're taking?
No, we don't.
Okay,
We don't
Dad,
do
go
polls.
ahead, pull up Kahoot.
What's the code? What's the...
The code is
No, there's
1,
no
2,
code.
3, 4, 5, 6.
No, but Tony, you noticed I did not say the P word, so I did not want to upset you.
Nope, it's a Walt Disney Animation Studios production. That's the P word you can use.
So maybe the statement was incorrect about the no Olaf inside
Where did you hear that?
from a cast member.
Watch it, watch it. Oh, that candy cane almost clocked your head.
Well,
I
there
mean,
is-
we do
Is
have
that the Olaf right there? We found Olaf, 2 of 13.
no
That
because
does not count, does it?
that's my biggest problem. That is an Olaf, but the Olaf we are looking for looks like it has music.
Well, I could
Based
hear the
on
soothing sound
your
of joyful.
No, that's
if your
that's
signal
like
gets
Kenny
worse,
G.
if your signal gets worse if you go in, that's going to be our Olaf.
Okay.
But right now you're okay.
No, we found that we can do pretty well in this building the other day.
Yeah, this is where we wrapped up last time, I think.
Yeah.
Wicca.
And not for signal issues, because you wanted to use the tables.
It's nice to be back in here. I think the last time I was in here was for a cast member performance or something. I can't recall.
Well, they do have all the They do have all the Christmas merchandise available in here. The fun thing is this year, though, they've added merchandise from around the World Showcase. So you can get some of the Doobie's favorite perfume.
Is that Layla?
No, it's the other version, but it's the same person.
So cool. So if you want all your World Showcase merchandise without having to take the hike around the world, just come to World Showplace. That's awesome.
Okay, let's ask.
I
Hey,
wonder
Johnny.
if that truly is the one.
Where is Olaf?
Right here.
know.
I didn't hear the conversation, but if you didn't hear what I just
I heard
asked the
your
cast-
conversation, and that's why I'm laughing.
Yes.
Well, I don't know.
Go ahead.
Oh, and I just want to remind everyone, we are live. So if you would like to say anything, feel free to type a comment in the chat and we will put it up. For example, Tammy said hello earlier. So feel free to say anything you want to say.
And please don't make us keep using Tammy as the example. Someone else say something in the chat.
Yes, like, hey,
And please,
Olaf is here.
Are we counting that as our Olaf for World Showplace?
I'm still looking around. I mean, we are outside of World Showplace. We have
By chance, is he hiding behind the big donuts of Joffrey's? You should go look.
I don't know, maybe he's hiding inside of one. You'd have to eat one to find him.
That Olaf was too large. Because the Olafs are smaller. If anybody happens to have any information on Olaf that wants to share it with us,
Are you saying cheat?
That's what it sounds like to me.
never mind. Don't worry about cheating.
See what we can find. Should I give credit to
We
this?
found it.
Oh, there he is.
Hiding in plain sight.
Oh, that's the Lahayim Olaf, I'm guessing. That's pretty awesome.
So that is Kwanzaa. The 7 days of Kwanzaa are celebrated with 7 candles, which symbolize struggle, hope, and the people of African American descent. So we, at the World Showplace, it is Kwanzaa. 2.
We're on a roll now.
We're on a roll.
So let's see. 2 Olaf, 16 minutes. Everybody get comfortable.
I'd be more impressed with Jeremiah's holiday knowledge if he weren't reading it off the card.
Many things that I will stumble my way through with information. This is not one of them.
We're now on to United Kingdom.
It's okay. Josh Gad would read his script hidden in the props for Book of Mormon. And then one day they switched out the book on him that had a script in it, and he completely fumbled through it. And that's the voice of Olaf. That's how this all connects, you see.
Where did he hide his script for Olaf? Was Samantha
the desk
holding
in
on
front
to
of him.
Not very hidden.
Hidden in the sound booth with him.
So we are now entering the United Kingdom, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Look out for raining nandies.
So I would do my accent as we enter each area, but I do not want to offend people who properly speak the language. So,
It's because your accent's perfect.
so yeah, I won't do English.
No. Everything is A-OK in EPCOT.
Are they all on sleds?
Yes. So, here at the United Kingdom, at UK dinner tables, holiday crackers explode to reveal festive surprises.
Yay! So,
So, UK is UK.
I'd say UK is A-OK.
Hopefully this walkway, okay, I was worried that this walkway at times is closed off because Alice is down here watering the flowers, or Mary Poppins is out making sure everything is practically perfect.
In every way.
Doobie, your favorite views coming into sight.
Oh no.
Does we only like the view because of the Skyliner? Bye.
Yes, it is my favorite view because of the Skyliner, the best attraction in all Disney theme parks.
I might be going on it tomorrow, so I'll send you a video.
Please do. Take me with you live.
We'll have to talk to our CEO because I'm doing it on my free time.
Well, then, no, don't.
So we'll sit and enjoy for a moment. And while we have this view, off to the right, World Travelers is one of the 2 locations you can redeem your maps for your prize at the end.
Well, Jeremiah, where's the other location?
It's up in the front. There's actually 3, I'm sorry. Disney Traders and Mouse Gear.
I like Disney Traders.
Disney Traders will probably be our location since we'll have come full circle at that time.
I don't even know where Disney Traders is.
It's when you come into World Showcase from Future World. If you went straight, there's the 2
No, that place?
stores right there. Yeah.
The twin shops,
The twin shops are like brown.
which are kind of a part of Future World and kind of a part of World Showcase.
It's like the
There's
Matterhorn.
Yeah. There's places. And straight ahead, you can see.
And you said it's kind of like I'm not gonna say a slow day, but the crowd does seem very light, like you were saying.
Oh yeah, it's very beautiful, especially after the past few weeks with the crowd levels being, the food booth here in France was back wrapped around a few times. Lots of people are doing the Olaf hunt, which is really great to see.
And then, can you see if there was any more? Can you tell visibly that there's more progress on Ratatouille?
No, the wall seems the same.
Okay, it's a progress wall, It kind of makes sense that they put them back here-ish.
I'm just starting on the furthest point and working our way in. And we get a beautiful view of the entrance to the new mini land here in France.
So what constitutes a mini land versus a land?
Well, let's say attraction numbers.
Because Galaxy's Edge has 2 attractions. How many shops? How many dining? Cars Land has 3 attractions. How many shops? How many dining? There he is.
So
Well-
here in France, families in France place a special Yule log on their hearth and get cozy around the fireplace.
So, here's my question. Is it a Ratatouille mini land inside of a mini land? Because on the map, it's not like there's France land and America land. It's the World Showcase with each of the little areas. So does that make it a mini land within a mini land?
Well, that gets into the pavilion, because it's the France Pavilion, and keeping in mind with the permanent World's Fair idea of EPCOT.
If you go back and watch the D23 presentation about the attraction, they talk about how it's a stylized version of France, where the current France is more of a accurate depiction of France.
Okay.
Is it like France that always was and never will be?
Yes, exactly.
Or is it like a,
Sorry, I got to be in theme.
And now we are walking up to L'Chaim.
By the way, macarons are really good when made properly.
I like macaronis.
With cheese.
50, please.
So here we are in L'Chaim, the holiday kitchen. Oh, here's a fun thing while we're killing a little bit of time. The holiday cookie stroll. If you're coming to EPCOT, this is definitely, I would say, along with the Olaf's Holiday Tradition Expedition, the Holiday Cookie Stroll is a great thing to do. Purchase any 5 cookies from the Holiday Cookie Stroll locations below. Make sure you collect the matching stamps in each cookie you purchase. Then bring your Stamp Festival passport to the Holiday Sweets and Treats for a complimentary completer cookie. So there are 6 different cookies. And one of the nice things that you can also do is purchase the Chippendale cookie jar and place your cookies in them as you travel the World Showcase. So,
But who put the cookies in the cookie jar?
Number 2, put the cookie in the cookie jar. Who, me? Couldn't be.
so
Thank you,
here at
Doobie.
the L'Chaim Holiday Kitchen, Olaf is up there with a bunch of dreidels for Hanukkah. 4-sided spinning tops called dreidels feature letters from the Hebrew alphabet. I am so glad that they did not list the letters of the Hebrew alphabet because I would be in so much trouble.
Is that our 5th find, Jeremiah?
That is, and just in case we're not sure, right next to it, we have found the Morocco trash can.
Were those dreidels made out of clay?
Our Twitter, our ticker budget got improved, so we've added a little bit more information.
Oh, good. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was our 5th. Now we move into Morocco. A pavilion always on the move.
For some reason, I guess Morocco is so huge that it even includes the piece of Hollywood videos.
Very funny.
Morocco was also the site of our most challenging Remy hunt during the Food and Wine.
That's the one that took an hour?
It seemed like it. So I'm literally just going right back to the spot where Remy was to see if we find Olaf. And it is very quiet in this pavilion.
Wait. Are they just putting them where they put Ratatouille? Remy?
No.
Okay.
No, they changed them around, but
Just double checking.
yeah.
Even if they change them, some are going to end up in the same spot.
He is not up there.
No, he's not indoors.
He is not in restaurant Marrakesh.
Right, well, using the magic of the internet, I have discovered that he is in Morocco.
Okay. That is very reassuring because I would hate to be in Morocco and not find Olaf in Morocco.
Wait, how'd you get to Galaxy's Edge?
I would give you a hint as to exactly where in Morocco, but I can't really recognize the location. Oh, it might be over here.
It might be.
Look in the corner. Up high. Nope, guess not.
So if he's not in that corner, I wonder if he is in this corner over
It's
here.
like a balcony kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
The Fez house.
That's what my guess would be based on that description.
And Olaf. Yes, this is where it is.
Hi, 8-Bit Charlotte. And we have found
There he
Olaf.
is.
Any assistance whatsoever from allears.net.
Morocco, the Olive Festival. Oh, wow, there's some great acoustics in this area. The Olive Festival is celebrated during December and is in the countryside of Fez and Rafisia.
This is why
And
we
this
do our
is-
reading before the show.
This is an excellent spot for your Instagram selfies.
Yet again, though, I feel like
Jeremiah being hip and promoting the cool spot for those Instagram kids.
Just the guy downing his Starbucks right now.
I'm a Twitch star right now, so.
Twitch star.
It's nothing pumpkin though, Doobie. Let's calm down.
If no one,
Twitch star with one viewer on Twitch.
if no one's watching, are you actually a star, Jeremiah?
I hear a tree fall.
What were you?
So what's the current Morocco situation in terms of what's open now that Disney's taken over?
The Spice Road table is still open until I believe this weekend is when the transition takes place, where it moves to Disney Run.
Okay.
The shops, this shop and the two shops deeper in are active, but it looks like the sales that they were having for a short amount of time have all ceased. This is something that's very interesting. This had been having the curtain down. I actually haven't seen the curtain up since the reopening. So I don't know if it's because of the wind or if there's something going on there. But it does look kind of barren.
Your definition of very interesting has a very low bar.
So right now there's less rockin', but you think there might be mo rockin' soon.
As if the off kilter wasn't bad enough, Tony keeps trying.
I'm going to start logging in so I can just mute everything else. Look, here's the holiday market. Did you know last Friday I went live with our two Rebeccas during their Barely Necessity show for the Black Friday special, and we talked about that. Say, Doobie, when is the next Barely Necessity show?
The Rebecca will be live today at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern Time with the latest edition of Barely Necessities, the Disney Merchandise Show. Right, however you're watching this now, that's where they'll be later. Please check it out. It's lots of fun. Kind of embarrassing for the rest of us how quickly that show has become more popular than all of them, but that's the way life goes.
It's all about the merchandise.
Speaking of trivia, tonight at 7:30, me and my dad will be hosting Disney Trivia Live. We're going to be doing 2 Kahoot contests, an hour of Disney fun, games, but mostly fun. So we hope to see you there.
If anybody out there wants to write a couple of trivia contests for me to make sure this happens, I'll take them.
We'll see what breaking news happens later on.
It's always fun to do these as you walk and you see other people walking around in the same circles looking for the exact same thing.
That's always fun. That is fun.
Oh, this is the one that we saw the other day.
And then you have the smart guy who's just sitting on a bench waiting for someone else to find it first.
I have definitely gotten to the point where I think it was the last one during the Food and Wine. I was in America, which was a difficult one to track down, but I saw a family kind of split up all looking for it. And the dad had the map and he just kind of gently pointed to it. And he's like, "Oh, I found it." And he showed it off to his kids. And then the mom caught that I helped him. So he got smacked upside the head.
Family Bliss brought to you by Laughing Place.
Yeah.
Holiday memories at Walt Disney World, brought to you by Jeremiah.
Here in Japan, Japanese decorate for the new year with Festival Kagami Mochi, created from mochi and rice cakes.
Can we get a better look at that one? Can you like step over and get right in front of them for us so we can get a better look?
Hang on, I'm climbing the hill.
This will absolutely go on my highlight reel if all of a sudden we see the camera drop into the water.
And we're getting Steve live, so I'm sure everyone will love that.
For just a moment.
All the kois seem to be pretty hungry.
Well, so we are more than halfway there now. We have found 7 of the 13 Olafs as we continue our trip around the World Showcase.
And we're more than halfway down with our typically hour-long stream, so we're going pretty good.
So for
anyone
that's just joining us, we are at EPCOT for, wait for the ticker, the Olaf Holiday Tradition. I feel like I'm missing the word expedition.
Olaf Holiday Tradition Expedition.
Which is a scavenger hunt. 13 Olafs around the world showcase that you can find. What was it, $7.99 to purchase the thingy?
$7.99 plus tax.
But discounts do apply. And then once you found them all, you get something which you'll find when we finish. We're not going to ruin it for you. Expedition.
Can we all hear Voices of
Yes.
Liberty?
I didn't say.
Voices of Liberty also returned on Friday, and I may or may not have already seen them 3 different times. So
How many times do they perform in a day?
they perform 6 times a day.
What's your favorite live entertainment at Walt Disney World?
Voice of Liberty.
Hi, Sparkles.
That was scary.
What is going on?
Sparkle Supreme Queen is here, like our longest time fan. So we're saying hello. I think she was on our very first Disney Trivia Live, which is when we started this whole live streaming thing.
Okay, so now we are looking for Olaf in America.
Keep an eye out for
Olaf in America.
keep an eye out for Jack and Larry too. They like to hang out there.
Sounds like a James Bond.
That's on the other side, but I'll swing by and see if I can find them.
Yeah, swing by. I see what you did there.
Yes, Olaf is not in the same place as the Rimmies were.
Maybe he's over by the Regal Eagle.
Doobster.
Actually.
That's me. I'm the Doobster. Whether I like it or not.
And
Was
there's-
that your original AOL name?
No, I was hipper than that.
Okay. I also think Jeremiah is taking his sweet time so he can enjoy the soothing sounds of the Voices of Liberty while in the pavilion.
Trust me, I've thought about taking out my headphones for a few minutes. They're singing Silent Night.
Theoretically, you only need one headphone.
Yeah, but then I still have voices in my head.
Of Liberty. Sparkles is also saying hello to Gideon. Hi, Gideon. You don't think he's in the theater, do you?
I've definitely checked the theater, but I actually do not know where he is. I've looked at the normal hiding places with the exception of going up into the Regal Eagle. Now I said it correctly. You're good.
You said it, yeah, Regal Eagle. Not the Regal Beagle with Jack and Larry.
Look at that pretty shot right there.
Our help with the cheat sheet is unavailable at the moment, so I'm trying to find my own.
I don't think Olaf is at the bar.
Yeah, no, just call Debbie at the shop and tell her.
For some reason, it's always in America where it's hidden.
You're still looking? Sorry, I had to step away for a moment.
Yeah.
And I figured you'd be like in Norway by now. You're
No.
still looking in America?
Here's my hint: is to go back to where like the barbecue is during normal like food and wine.
I walked over there, but I didn't spin around. Oh, the difference about Olaf's is he could be in many places where usually the Rimmies are pretty up high.
Happy December 1st to you too, Sparkles.
You guys believe it's December already?
No.
I mean, time, it's a construct, and every 12 months or so, we get to December. That was the best eye roll I think I've ever gotten out of Doobie.
Oh my goodness, Tony.
Oh, that's a bigger eye roll than the Bo Rockin' joke.
You know why? Because I forget that you can see me, so that was my legit eye roll without concern for how it came across.
So, gang, if you're just joining us, pay no attention to the Tweedles there. We are looking for Olaf.
We're still looking at America's such a big pavilion. There's so many little nooks and crannies they can hide it in. Now, Tony, did you look up where it's at?
I did, but it's, without giving too much, it's on a corner. And there's a lot of angles and corners on this building. Do you have it in front of you too?
I don't. I'm sorry. I'm doing two jobs at once.
So it is not here on this hexagon Christmas tree.
Look back that way. Stop for a second.
Is it by the bathroom?
I think go back towards the bathroom. Unless that lady was saying, "Do not go towards the bathroom."
No, she was telling guests that we're trying to get into this very long queue for the food to go into the correct area for the very long queue for the food.
Hi, Sparkles.
But again, I'm listening to Voices of Liberty at the same time as this, so I could sit here and look for this one for at least about another minute and a half. They're actually singing Peace on Earth, the version that was done for the holiday illuminations that many people don't know. There was actually a full holiday illuminations. Okay. My next step is
don't go in there. Look to the right. Look to the right.
That'd be a fun thing to happen.
Don't let them see you, because I see they're doing the same thing.
I think they already found him. He's kind of evident right there.
I feel like somebody could just knock him over easily, and then you'll never find Olaf in America. Olaf in America.
So, USA, kids of all ages ring in the most joyous time of the year by singing cherished carols. And there he is with the music.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Whoa. All right.
And a Happy New Year.
If we are very quiet, we could hear the Voice of Liberty singing that song.
At this exact moment?
Yes.
That's something.
I don't know what it is, but something.
Hey, thanks, Voices of Liberty. You too, guys.
So now we move on to Italy.
That red crane is arched higher than it has been lately. Do you think they're getting ready to lift up that Stargate?
I don't know. The other day it looked pretty well set up back there. Oh, nice. Cast member just asked a guest to pull his mask up over his nose. So do we think...
That's my favorite number.
Do we think that here in Italy, Olaf is with a Christmas donkey?
Well, no, that's a DreamWorks Universal property.
Tony, you're a dork.
What was that?
I don't know what that was.
Somebody have an elephant in the room?
That was my son. This is why we use him sparingly. What's with all the walls in Italy?
Those are progress walls.
There is construction going on, and actually, I could briefly see through one of the hinged areas. that they've torn up quite a bit of that, and it looks like, well, we've heard that they are creating a gelato place. So the donkey cart will move back up to the front of the park, or to the front of the pavilion.
So I must go longer without my Lady and the Tramp dark ride. Okay.
That seems like a lot of walls for one little gelato cart.
No, it's the grass area. They're building an actual building. I think it'll be more like the kakigori that they have in Japan, where it's a building, not just the little cart like the donkey cart we're heading towards.
So do you think it's going to take over the old area too, where they had the Kim Possible, Perry Platypus, and then Pin Cart?
Probably that circled area back there. I think it definitely looks like it's larger than just this small donkey cart that was the original gelato. And when it was original, it was a smaller area, but then they had to expand it to put in a sink.
That place is going to take up gelato room.
Man, that's better than Tony's. Can you ask the lady working there, is she sad that they're building a replacement? Oh, wait. Jeremiah, stop right there. Turn right a little bit. You don't have to get the people, but that right there is a great spot for your Instagram pictures.
Yeah. Especially with your mask on, as it should always be when you're taking your pictures.
It looks like that guy from that Wall Street Studios Islands of Adventure.
Go straight ahead.
If you make an off-kilter joke about that R, Tony, you are getting kicked off this feed. Doobie, mute him.
Were you really about to do that, Tony?
I was going to say that letter looks a little off-kilter, but...
Hey, I wonder who runs that wine shop. I wonder who the seller is.
Still better than Tony.
I don't know. I don't know if I can top my Mo Rockin' one today.
Okay, stop whining.
Trust me, you can.
I always like the garland in the Italy Pavilion. Tastefully done. Is that store open again today, Jeremiah?
Yep, still open. So I'm wondering if this shop is now going to be open more, that the AP shop in Germany has closed, the pop-up shop. Oh, there he is.
Olaf found.
So here in Italy, Italian bakers prepare a zesty fruit cake called patatone as a holiday treat.
I could go for some patatone right about now.
Do we need panettone? I'm not making a joke. Can I see the word? Can you hold up the map?
You said it correctly. I said it with my accent because I'm from Italy. And here are the rare squid heads.
What?
I don't know.
Were you talking about the leadership team that just walked by?
No, there were actual people with giant squids on their heads.
Oh, I missed that completely.
So, Dad, if you hate Tony so much, would you like me to train him? I actually saw one of the trains running over there.
I know. Let's get a look, Jeremiah. Don't run past the Germany trains.
Toot toot.
No, we're also celebrating Taste of the EPCOT International Festival of the Holidays here in the Germany train village.
Good. No Christmas tree or anything, though?
No. They didn't find any pickles small enough.
I was really hoping Gideon would do the it's on as it went by, but
It's on! No, that's the red car trolley. And there's the baby head.
Hey, I have a question for you two while we walk. Did you both get to experience Superstar Limo?
Yes.
yes.
Can I hear your opinion, Tony?
So,
Yes, I don't know you here.
so I gained a little more respect for it later on.
Oh,
After
hang
I
on,
heard
Tony. Breaking
trials of it.
news.
Uh-oh.
Another one of Tony's socks.
2319, 2319.
Funny because most of the place Superstar.
I've started my own scavenger hunt for $7.99 where you can find my socks, but it's all of Walt Disney World. And there is no prize at the end. Sorry.
Okay, hang on. Germany. A German choir master is said to have given the first candy cane to calm extended children, excited children. I'm reading this as I'm walking on Christmas Eve. So, a German choir master, in order to bring kids down, gave him a stick of sugar shaped like a cane.
To calm a kid down?
Yes.
The way you read these, Jeremiah, just take out of the holiday season.
Ho, ho, ho. I'm sorry. As I'm passing through the equatorial Africa, back to Tony and his opinion that will be argued about Superstar
Don't-
Limbo.
No,
Most people waved at us. I just want to make sure you wave back.
when I first wrote it, I got off of it like, what was that? But later on, as more came out about the development of it, I gained more respect for it. But before, I was just like, how was this even built?
Jeremiah, how about you?
I never gained any respect for it. It was always, how is this even built? The attraction itself had promise, even after the change of the concept, but using those scary puppets and everything just always bothered me. Doobie, since you were there covering
I
it
was
on
there.
opening day?
Opening day, I sure was. Superstar Limo is a bad ride. There's nothing good about it, but it's not like so far out of the pale that it deserves the vitriol it's received over the past 20 years. It's just another bad ride. There is a bad ride. Original Imagination was a bad ride. Pirates of the Caribbean is a bad ride. It's just another bad ride. Sometimes you shoot and score, sometimes you shoot and miss. Not that big of a deal.
I would say, because I did Superstar Limo and the second incarnation of Journey, when it was Journey into Your Imagination without Figment,
Lucky.
around the same time, and I would say the Figment redo was worse than Superstar Limo.
No, so you saw it when it was better. I saw the original Imagination where you spent like 3 hours looking at Dreamfinder and somehow not moving an inch, and it's just a bad attraction.
Cody, can you mute my father, please?
Look, folks, here we are.
I feel
in
like that
China.
wouldn't end well.
Are we going to try to take a look at Harmony US while we're back here?
Harboni, US.
China, floating lanterns. I'm sorry. In China, floating lanterns fill the night skies and mark the beginning of each Chinese New Year.
That was infinitely better, Jeremiah. Keep up that attitude for the next two.
I got your attitude right here.
God, muting Jeremiah. You're being put in a timeout.
I just want to hear his Christmas story, ho ho ho, again.
Didn't say anything about Shelley. No, I am muted.
You're back now. Welcome.
You're back now, so be careful.
I think you muted me at the perfect statement too.
I heard part of it. It's still good.
Are you traveling alone today, by the way, Jeremiah?
I am,
Okay.
which is why there's the difficulty.
Need to
So
get you on
there is-
Eagle.
Harmonious and the Stargate behind it.
Such less foliage.
Okay. We're calling it the Stargate so much that I'm going to think that's what it's actually called.
I don't think they've given it a name other than the massive float, but I mean, really, we need to do a compare and contrast of the design of the Stargate versus that.
I like that I've now
China
shown
was-
you and Mac my spot to go see the production of that. Progress of it.
You showed me
I can't talk today.
virtually.
Yeah, and I showed you too, Doobie. That's right. Yep.
Wait, you showed you two and Doobie? Did Bono really like it?
No.
Because where it's located is that street with no name.
See, I asked him.
Very nice. Very nice.
Well, I was gonna say I asked him if he enjoyed it. He goes, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah," and I thought that was just
And so now to
sarcastic.
me, I'll go back with or without you.
So Doobie's got the full discography of U2 in front of him. Just want to point that out.
I know you two pretty well without help. As long as
Well, we've gotten to know each other over a long time. I know you too, Doobie.
Oh.
And now we're going to find Olaf's happy place, the Frozen Pavilion. I mean, the
So
Norway.
now to find Olaf, you have to go on the ride, right?
He's not on a sled in the ride.
What are these people queued for?
They are queued for Frozen Ever After. And this
Can we
actually...
Norway last, since Olaf is a Norwegian? Can we save him for the ultimate sign? Apparently not. You were at 2690.
It would be hard to work our way to the redemption and come all the way back over this way.
It's not that hard. You just walk.
Well, yes, but
One foot in front of the other, coordinated falling.
Coordinated falling. I like that.
That's
Now-
what walking is. Think about it.
Where'd you steal that from, Tony?
I don't remember.
so we got
I've heard it a
Olaf back
long
here.
time ago.
Wait, Jeremiah, can you show the waterfall? Does anyone agree with me that the rock sporting up it from the actual attraction does not look like it
Natural.
should be there?
It looks a little unnatural.
It looks like a boat should be almost about to teeter off the edge, right?
Well, it looks like there should be doors here also, but you know.
Also, if you go back to that waterfall, it's a trick waterfall. It bothers me.
Does it flow uphill?
There are pumps in it that shoot water up into it to make it more
Ow.
aggressive looking.
Can we get a better look at that? I was not aware of that. Can you see that? Standing there?
We will do that on our next stroll through Epcot.
Do you have a date or something, Jeremiah?
No, but I will advise that I have recorded 2 different shows this morning that ran about almost an hour for our YouTube channel. So we're over 100,000 viewers, and battery life isn't the best.
Okay, fair enough.
You don't come prepared with a battery pack?
I do, and
Okay.
it is in my bag, but there is also the fact that I have headphones in right now. So
I missed the joy of going with Gideon and holding him while every one of the Norway boats came through the waterfall, and you could see the number on it, and we had to stay there until we saw the same number come back again, so we know how many boats we're on. That is fatherhood as a Disney parent.
so here
Was
in
there
Norway,
a time that never happened?
traditional
Where the boat never came back?
Here in Norway, traditional Norwegian ornaments are made from straw, often in the shape of a goat.
Oh, there he is.
Why does that remind me of Wicker Man?
Why do you know Wicker Man?
Why do you know?
That's a fair question. Yeah.
I wasn't thinking the movie. I think it's the ride at Open Tower.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, the ride.
Wait,
I
what?
don't know why that wasn't my first thought. Probably because I didn't realize till recently there's a Wicker Man ride. But
There's a Wicker Man ride? What is
yeah,
that?
it's a really cool looking wooden roller coaster.
Roller coaster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was today years old when I learned there was a Wicker Man ride, and
It's no tie into the movie.
big relief that my son had to see Wicker Man without me. Is that Norway?
That is Mexico.
We finished.
Festival poinsettias can be found throughout Mexico in abundance during the holidays. Ha, ha, ha.
Wow! Congratulations to
Everybody
us.
give Jeremiah the round of applause.
That's redeemed. That is a bright bag. That one. Wait, back up. Slow down so we can get in front of us, Jeremiah.
That's actually a beanie.
That thing is, you are not losing your kid with that thing.
I think that might be the point.
I think that could
Thank you.
cause people
You're
to
an
be
umbrella,
seen.
Tony.
You broke up. What'd you say?
I said, as a parent, I realize that, Tony.
Okay.
Does anybody
Are they
need
really
margaritas?
Yes.
Well, my wife.
This is a serious question. Am I the only? I think I might be the only person on the Laughing Place staff that would enjoy a spirit.
I thought you were going to stay with friends, and that would have been true.
No, Mac enjoys spirits.
Okay.
Drinks. Rebecca, by the way, Rebecca does spirits. Not to excess, but she'll have a spirit.
Rebecca and Kyle do also, don't they? I believe so.
Yeah, I believe they're spirited.
Yeah, so Tony, you're wrong.
Okay, never mind. All right.
I think just even Alex has spirits. I just think the three of us don't do spirits.
Okay.
Me, Benji, and Jeremiah.
Yeah.
And Gideon. Now you may do more than the rest of us.
Maybe a few years ago, but definitely not.
So on Christmas morning, when we all are streaming from our Walt Disney World pajamas, your eggnog will be spiked.
No, I've had spiked eggnog before, and it's not my favorite.
So here we are.
I thought we were going to wear the princess and villain face masks on Christmas morning.
Yes.
And Jeremiah ruined the entire mood.
Oh, what are the special offers that are available?
Okay. I haven't put all the stamps on there, but I've gone through them all. I can tell you every single one.
Don't believe them. Make them prove it.
Make them do it again.
The one
Break
on the
our
far
universal
left.
record.
Yes, video
Yes,
evidence.
please. No, I have this one. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, I should have done that much earlier. I took out one of my earbuds for that, so I couldn't hear everything.
I'm insulted, Jeremiah.
No, it wasn't you. It was me. Oh, that was fun. Here, I'm talking into my cup. So now we have some audio distortion. La, la, la.
Can we
See the cup?
Yes.
can you
It is
flip
a-
yourself around so we can see you and kind of finish this up talking to you about this experience?
Oh, it's lenticular.
Yes. Also, that is a really cool.
I want that.
Your battery's going to drain faster if you keep making your camera go in and out of focus.
Nope, wrong one.
I thought we did lose Jeremiah. But you can do both a ticker and a banner.
Hey, Jeremiah, show us that cup again. So this is what you got for $7.99 and the experience of walking the World Showcase and finding 13 Olafs.
Yes. It's a really nice plastic cup, lenticular. It really doesn't translate that well on here, but it is really nice. And it has Olaf with the paper dolls of the sisters. And and there's Kristoff and Sven.
Very nice.
I
Go.
have a very important question, Jeremiah.
Yes, Gideon.
Was it worth it to walk around was it worth it for however much money it was?
$8.
And was it worth it for walking around the entire World Showcase?
I would have and have done these without doing a live stream. So yes, it was definitely worth it. And I enjoyed having most of the time all three of you in my ears.
So as we close out this show, we'd like to thank Jeremiah for putting forth the effort. Thank Tony.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And thank Gideon for joining us. That's a rare treat for this show. Please take
Thank
a
you
moment,
for having me.
thumbs up this stream, subscribe to us. It's so helpful. We appreciate it so much. Thank you for joining us.
Ring the bell.
Thank you for joining us on Olaf's
Holiday tradition
Expedition.
Yeah. And we're going to close with this because it's really nice. You guys make my day even better when I see your live streams and trivia. I appreciate you guys. We appreciate you, Sparkles. We appreciate everyone that takes the time to watch our streams. Thank you so much. We will be back at 4 p.m. in just four short hours for Barely Necessities, the Disney Merchandise Show. And then again at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time tonight for Disney Trivia Live. Me and Gideon will be back. Gideon
Farewell.
and I will be back. Let's get that right. Wave goodbye, Jeremiah. Show us those blue nails.
Too many
match the
things in
cup
my
and map.
hands.